when they go to the light switch and the electricity comes on, and when they go to the kitchen sink and the water flows, they're satisfied that we're doing what we need to do.
To provide an essential service, such as keeping the electricity on or providing safe drinking water, and to make sure that that happens 24/7, 365 days a year, I think our people have great pride in that.
Delivering safe and reliable electricity and water to our customers. Enwin, this is who we are.
We provide hydro electric power to our residential and our commercial and industrial customers, and we also provide water services to the residents of the City of Windsor, and we provide water to our neighbors to come see in LaSalle as well. Our customers expect reliability, and they also expect reasonable rates.
We're very innovative and ensuring that we keep costs low and to provide that value to our customers, not only in the quality of water, but also the affordability of it.
What we have for distribution systems here in Windsor regarding water and hydro is really second to none in its ability to serve residential, commercial, and industrial.
Technology is helping us improve our reliability. We're putting in more switches that allow us to restore customers faster. The customer just sees a blip in their house and the power's right back on. With the smart meters, we can see actual load of our residential customers, which helps us to size our infrastructure properly and helps us restore power faster.
The reliability of our electricity system is approximately 99.9% reliable. That reliability is also important on the water side, which means the balance of our system continues to enjoy a sustained water supply throughout the year.
A big responsibility of our job is keeping the crew safe in what they're doing and where they're working. So you always have that at the front of your brain. It's okay, we gotta make sure we know where everybody is, all the while trying to grasp every little thing that's happening throughout, the city.
We'll go through all the maps on a new job, discuss the new job, how we're going to do it. Obviously, sometimes we have to have some interruptions into their house. We always try to notify the people, but the general public is actually very agreeable in us upgrading their system into the backyard.
Storm rolls in, we usually watch it on our computer screen, watch it come in, and then from there we start getting alarms on when power lines go down or when trees hit the wires.
Enwin has most recently introduced an outage map for customer viewing. That outage map gives the viewing customer the ability to understand the extent. Enwin Utility certainly has launched Twitter and is using it for a multitude of reasons, currently not the least of which are power outages.
We can do some of the switching in here, and we also have on-call crews that we can contact 24 hours a day. That power goes out, your adrenaline kicks in, and it's your job to get that power back on. There is a lot of pride in the job. It's an exciting job.
There's some serious destruction, and you're trying to get everybody back on. And I think the pride in anything is that since I've been here at Enwin, what I've noticed is our outage times, even in storms, are actually really good.
We recently had a very severe tornado event, and I was really, really proud of our employees at Enwin in terms of how quickly they managed to restore vital power within a very short amount of time to residential and commercial industrial customers in the area. Everyone can appreciate the dangers of working on the front lines of our sector.
Guys receive a tremendous amount of on-the-job training, bucket rescue, confined space rescue, pole top rescue. The safer they work, the better quality of electricity we can deliver to the community.
New technology has allowed us to use drones, and that allows us to view some of those dangerous disaster areas without endangering our employees.
We have an underground department, we have an overhead department, everybody works together, so the pride is there that we can keep the power always on.
Enwin's on top of maintenance. We don't want poles falling on cars, houses, or people. I look after the poles, transformers, hydro wires, anything that deals with hydro out in the field.
Enwin was responsible for relocating and constructing hydro and water facilities for the Parkway project. It was a low billion-dollar solution to providing improved transportation across our Windsor-Detroit border. District Energy in the City of Windsor was introduced to the downtown core of Windsor to enable businesses to make an alternative solution in terms of HVAC supply to their facilities that comes at a much more affordable ongoing cost. District Energy has a great alternative to conventional solutions, not only now but in the future. We have a treatment system here in Windsor that was the first in Canada to implement ozone treatment. The subject of ozonation wasn't new in the water world, but it was new to water treatment, at least here in Canada, and certainly has paid great dividends for us.
Like many other municipalities, Windsor's challenged obviously by lead service lines that service our individual customers. But we've been proactive in working with the Ministry of the Environment and Climate Change to ensure that we dose a corrosion control inhibitor to ensure that we protect lead from leaching into our customers' homes.
We do everything from service calls to dealing with customers directly, maintaining and constructing the water distribution system. You're dealing with factors such as weather, traffic, the sheer volume of water.
We also inspect and monitor and test on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis for residuals in different locations on the system.
There's somebody on standby 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to respond to emergency type situations at any given time after hours.
We like to make sure to minimize any service interruption and maintain the highest quality water standard for our customers as we're doing it.
We have received awards from the Canadian Water and Wastewater Association on reducing main breaks through our pressure control system. We have received Best Tasting Water Awards for several years, showing that the technology and the hard work that we put forth is definitely contributing to the final goal of providing clean, reliable drinking water.
Enwin Utilities and the Windsor Utilities Commission invest in assets over the decades that at some point need to be replaced. Our budgets are set annually to handle those replacement costs and those maintenance requirements. Enwin has been very aggressive about establishing master plans, and our budgets very much reflect those replacement activities on an annual basis so that we can continue to sustain a reliable and safe supply of electricity and water.
We certainly are doing our best to meet the conservation targets that the province sets for us. So we have an excellent team of engineers and other technical employees who are willing to attend at the premises of any business and see what they can do to help reduce their usage and therefore their cost of power.
Enwin Utilities was requested by the City of Windsor to participate in the LED streetlight project. This is a project that entails the replacement of about 22,000 streetlights across the City of Windsor. The savings when the project is complete are significant in terms of ongoing energy savings and ongoing maintenance. It is a project that will also improve lighting levels throughout the city. Most importantly, however, the city will gain an asset, in this case streetlights, that has a life expectancy of 15 to 20 years. With an asset that lasts that long, there's less cost implications associated with that solution. If the demand for electricity declines over time provincially, the need for generation facilities will decline, and hence the overall cost of the distribution system in Ontario will decline. And that certainly is the intent of conservation demand management here in Ontario for electricity.
Confused about your bill? Let's clear that up. Only about 20% of your electricity dollar stays here in Windsor to pay for local delivery. The other 80% goes across the province to pay for generators, transmission lines, regulation, and taxes. But that's only one part of the story. There are other charges on your bill. One from Windsor Utilities Commission for water treatment and delivery, and the other from the City of Windsor for wastewater services.
We are here to help the customer. I like to go home at the end of the day feeling like I really did help someone or made somebody's day. But sometimes, they come in and you look at them face to face, you go through the bill with them one by one item at a time, and it really helps them to understand.
Our call center exists right here in Windsor, and that's something that's fairly unique. We feel it's important because we need to know our customers and they need to know us.
While we still have a good number of customers that call for information, we look forward to providing online solutions, and therefore we become more of a self-service organization than one that has to respond and answer a customer's questions through older conventional means.
Enwin is a very proud organization. Enwin and its employees have striven very hard to provide that reliability that our customers expect.
I don't want people to be out of power. I mean, that's just the way it is. That's my philosophy, and I believe everybody that works here, that's the same thing.
It's important that we recognize our people for what they provide, not only to the organization but to the community. We have a vast list of very qualified people that help us do what we do every day, and that is to provide that continued supply of water and electricity. Couldn't do it without them.
To be on the cutting edge of technology, our employees have definitely contributed and provided the framework that we were able to make these accomplishments over the past and will continue to in the future.
I don't think there could be a more rewarding kind of work than knowing that you're doing something really important for the community, and I think that that's what people at Enwin bring to work every single day.